Hello everyone, I am back again with a review on the ZS10 Pro. I have had these earphones for about a month now, and I have used them extensively, so I'm ready to give my thoughts on these earphones. I purchased these from eBay for $38, and I made sure the seller was located in the United States, so I was able to receive these in a couple of days, instead of the usual 2 to 3 week long shipping times that you would get from China. $38 is around the lower price range for these. You would usually find these for about $40 to $50. So first, the packaging of the ZS10 Pros are pretty much the same as many other earphones. You get a small box with the earphones, and under the earphones are the cable and the 6 different sized ear tips. The stock ones that are already on the earphones are smooth, unlike the extra ear tips that have a rigid design. I know previously the KZ earphones had the ones with the rigid design. This is the first I've seen with a completely smooth ear tip. The stock ones fit perfectly for me, so I have just decided to stick with those. The cable is also a little different from older KZ models. It is a bit thicker and has this chain link design thing going on. Once it reaches the splitter, the other wires carry the same design, except it is just smaller. The 2-pin connector that connects to the IEMs themselves have also been improved. The 2 pins are no longer sticking out, which previously made them prone to damage. This one instead is more recessed and is covered by a clear plastic. It also has the clear coating where it would sit around your ear, so you can adjust the positioning. But I found that it is not really effective, since no matter what I do, it will just spring back into its original position. Overall, the cable feels better and sturdier than older KZ models, but they still feel a little bit flimsy compared to, example, a Shure cable, and they can still tangle up pretty easily. The earphones themselves are made of plastic, with a metal outer casing. Etched on the outer casing, you will see that it says 10 hybrid technology, which is a cool feature. I chose to get the purple color because I wanted it to look more flashy, but they also come in black and blue. I actually just checked Amazon today, and they also released a new version with the same black plastic case, except with a bluish metal casing. So now you have a total of 4 different options to choose from. In general, I think these are a really cool looking pair of earphones, and the shine from the metal case really gives it a nice touch. So overall, the build quality is excellent, and they do not feel cheap at all. They are a lot heftier than my Shure SE215s, but I would still prefer if they provided some kind of protective case. For now, I am using a Beats hardshell case, which gets the job done. In terms of fit, these sit a lot flusher with my ears compared to the ZSTs, which were protruding out of my ears because of their huge size. These are a little bit smaller than the ZSTs, but they also are bigger than the standard Shure IEMs. They also sit tight and provide a good seal with my ears, which is something I had a hard time doing with the ZSTs. Overall comfort wise, they are really good, but just falling a little bit behind other Shure earphones. Also, in terms of noise isolation, I do find that other Shure earphones block out more noise than the ZS10 Pros. I think these are one of the latest, if not the latest, IEMs from KZ, and these supposedly house 4 balanced armatures and 1 dynamic driver, for a total of 5 drivers. I still think it's really impressive to find earphones with 5 drivers at this price range. KZ has had previous models also with 5 drivers, but with every new release, the earphones are becoming more and more well balanced and finely tuned. On to the sound quality. I think these sound absolutely amazing, especially for the price I paid for them. At $38, I really don't think you can find too many better alternatives out there, besides maybe some other Chinese IEMs. I heard some people comparing these to the Shure 535s, but those retail for $450. I personally have never tried those, so I cannot speak on them. If these were given to me and I didn't know the price of them, I would assume that these cost well over $100. These advertise reproducing sounds from 7 to 40,000 hertz, which is way beyond what the human ear can actually hear, but hey, I'll take their word for it. With these earphones, I can hear so many things going on at once, and I can hear so many fine details that I would be harder to pick out on other earphones or even headphones. The low end is excellent and controlled without being overpowering, and the highs are so crisp and clean without being too sibilant, unlike the KZ ZSTs, which to me were a tad bit too harsh and unpleasant to listen to. In some songs, the highs do come off a little bit harsh, but nothing piercing. The mids are also good, but they are slightly recessed compared to the lows and the highs. I listen to a variety of different genres of music, and I can say that these KZs can make anything sound good. If you listen to rap or hip hop, these have a lot of bass, and if you listen to an acoustic guitar playing, for example, it makes it sound very natural and clean. Soundstage and instrument separation are also pretty good for earphones, and I can clearly pick out different instruments and elements of a song coming from all different directions. So yeah, that's basically the KZ ZS10 Pros. I honestly think that these are some of the best budget IEMs you can find out there right now, and I would definitely recommend that you try them. At $38, if you really like them, you can even go and purchase multiples of these if you really wanted to, just for backup. All in all, I think these are amazing, and you should definitely go check these out. That's it for this review. I'll see you guys next time.